Comrade Machike, 3/4 of your speech was presented here by Comrade Soviet. You only have a quarter left. We will hear that quarter.
You are a dangerous young man. Amanda! Comrades, this Congress is 15 minutes behind time because we must break within the next 15 minutes or beyond. I mean, me breaking off from the podium. Chairperson of the session and our Deputy Chairperson, Comrade Chamano, leadership of COSATU in its entirety, Comrade Soli, I see you. Comrade Mike Shingange and Comrade Sondi. Communist Party leadership here, 50% represented by myself and Comrade Miriam. I nearly called Comrade Polly as well to be part of us. But I see Gerald is also here. So we are still 50%. Gender representative. Leadership of Sanko, led by Comrade Soli Khale, my counterpart, because Soli Khale, Solamolele, myself, we are the voices of the alliance. Maybe the three months from the union, so we can speak the same all the time with the revolution forward. MDM and other guests who are here, delegates of affiliates, salute. This is COSATU's 5th Provincial Congress. It's a Congress at provincial level, the 5th one, of COSATU, by COSATU, meaning by delegates from affiliates, for COSATU, meaning this conference is for the interest of the members of COSATU, with COSATU, because we are here with you as the Alliance and MDM, and we are here with you in solidarity for this conference is also for the interest of the motive force of the revolution. Those are yourselves, workers, the working class, women, children, and all the previously disadvantaged people. Chairperson, with respect to cantankerous international situation, I will leave that for Comrade Soli. I know he will cover us. With respect to the reviving constellation of forces in Africa and in the region, on account of time, I pledge my loyalty and my understanding. Comrade Soli Pedwe will take that. Regarding reconfiguration of the alliance nationally provincially, this is my mandate. I can't abdicate. I must talk to it. But with respect to national reconfiguration dynamics, which has been expressed by the recent National Political Council, I've gone through your package. Read your package. It reports back. Engage on that and advise the way forward. As the Communist Party, we agree with that national direction. What is left is that they must cascade down to the province, to the districts, to the region, to the village, to the township, to the house, to the school, to the workplace. And Chairperson, I can contextualize the reconfiguration of alliance properly, practically, materially, unless I put that within the context of the politics around the ANC Provincial Conference. Prayer conference, in the belly of the conference, and now post-conference, and I'll be very quick. Towards the ANC conference, comrades, we saw disjointed, misaligned and malaligned attempts by leftist forces in trying to make sure, as we should correctly do, that the ANC comes out of that conference with positive outcomes, good policies, and sound leadership to implement those policies. The chairperson covered me with respect to policies. We'll come back to the PGC, supporting the institute to make sure we give our people best policies for progress. With respect to the outcome of leadership, you see, COSATU before Congress lobbied us to say, you are the vanguard of the working class, you are leading us. Support us and make sure that Matavata comes back. We didn't give you a headache. Not because he comes from the ranks of the Communist Party leadership, but because we agree with him that he set the base for positive interaction for our people in the result to improve themselves and their lot. We did something which COSATU didn't do. COSATU went there saying who must be in. We went there saying who must not be in. And beyond the provincial secretary of the Communist Party, Gilbert Khanyago, I was one of those who were very hot behind the collar singing that song, that somebody else must never see himself being part of the leadership. And you know, human beings are not like pigs. Some of you would know that part-time I'm a pig farmer. A pig can give birth to its own and turn around and eat it. Revolutionaries can't eat their own. It can't happen. Yes, the revolution can eat sellouts and those who are misaligned. But the revolutionaries on their own can't eat their own because their job is to ensure that they engage consistently and constructively to rebuild, to recoin that which is their own. I think you understand my English. Now, the ANC branches on their own, representing themselves and some other people as well, so it's fit to make sure that Communist Soviet Khanyani becomes the secretary. We are saying as the Communist Party, we cannot control the ANC. We can only manage to influence the ANC. We have said before Congress to influence the ANC, not to elect him. But the ANC has elected him. That does not mean that our worries are gone. But being a vanguard of the working class, we know that if the revolution of our people is to succeed, is to say to him, second chance, is second chance. Given second chance, you must be supported. If you are supported, you will change. If you don't change, you will be changed. If you are not changed, you will be cast off. So, we should have met as the PWC and the PEC of the Communist Party to discuss the outcome of the ANC conference. We postponed twice. We postponed because we wanted the ANC to first reorganize itself before we meet. We should have met as we are meeting here. But our officials are in Johannesburg dealing with some other business. We will be meeting very soon to make a concrete, practical assessment of the ANC Congress, but we can pledge that even while we reconfigure the alliance to make sure that the alliance, meaning the ANC, Communist Party, COSATU, and SANCO, are the center, not the ANC alone. Even if we're busy doing that, we all agree that the ANC has got a responsibility to lead the revolution. And our job, regardless of who is holding office for our people, is to support the ANC. When we persuade, we change, we recoin others to change to be better. Amanda!
Because when our alliance partners come to COSATU, they come here and correct each other and correct even themselves. And that's good for this alliance, Comrade Machike. Comrades, there are two issues that we want to raise. One, the Provincial Secretary of the African National Congress has requested to be released because there is a National Secretariat meeting. Comrade Polly, who was introduced as a member of the PEC and PWC, will be here with us. And the Provincial Secretary has promised me that we requested 5 from the ANC. He will ensure that throughout this Congress up until someone adjourns it tomorrow, the 5 contingent of the ANC will be here. That's the promise he made. Secondly, Secretary of COSATU will want to render one item. He knows it himself. Comrade Nobel.